Over 6 years ago, and we paved these roads. We brought out the water, we brought out the electricity, and because that was the southeastern tip of Judea, meaning in this direction. And now we have over 4,000 fruit trees, 3 vineyards.
Whoa.
And Hashem really blessed it, because everything you see here, remember when we got out here there was nothing. There was just kotz v'dardar, right? Just like these thorns and stones, and it looked like the side of this mountain. That's what was here. You know, this is Midbar Zif. This is the wilderness of Zif. This is where David HaMelech hid from Shaul, and Shaul was trying to kill him. So he just hid right in here, and this is where he composed the Tehillim. And I used to think that, you know, that this place is kadosh, it's holy, because he wrote the Tehillim here. But now I actually have really come to believe that I think he was inspired to write the Tehillim here because there's an inherent kedusha to the place.
Started davening here, and I was like davening here, then went to work in Yerushalayim with Ari and our media company in Jerusalem. I daven here, go to Jerusalem, daven here, go to Jerusalem. And I don't know, I'd like to believe that we can feel a lech lecha the way that Avraham felt a lech lecha. That in our lives some people feel a lech lecha to like get out of Atlanta like my parents and make aliyah. And I didn't get a chance to really make aliyah because I was only 11. But when I was in the comfort of Neve Daniel, Tila and I felt the lech lecha, that, you know, we have to also kind of put our money on the line and go into the unknown, and we don't know what will be. It was like our making aliyah within aliyah. And so you see, like, Ari and I are not wealthy people, but somehow this thing has manifested. There was nothing here. It was just rocks and thorns. And then there's something of a taste of the Geula here, that Hashem has made miracles happen. It's like we're a testimony that if you actually live a guided life, somehow Hashem is going to guide you to where you need to go. And I think that's the fundamental claim of Judaism. If we can like go back to the source, but then like there's the core there that we can actually live in a relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and to try to like really feel that and live by that guidance. And so, halevai, that we should be able to have a place where people can go back to the Jew within them and really connect to the source. And that this should be a testimony that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is alive and well and guiding us all. Amen. All right, let's
33 years was in Yerushalayim. So what starts in Judea ends in Jerusalem. You don't remember why you're doing it. What does Rav Dessler say? He says the greatest service of Hashem lies in the refinement of motivation. Right? To always ask ourselves, why are we doing what we're doing? So why are we doing this out here? Because this place is so overwhelming. The magnitude of it is so huge, and what we're dealing with, the challenges of it, are massive. We're constantly dealing, we have the Supreme Court against us, and we had these far leftist organizations in the European Union, and they wanted to uproot our vineyards, and there's like constantly things that we're doing. It's hard enough just to build a place and to keep it running, let alone being attacked and barraged with attacks from every single angle. And so it's easy to get lost in all that and to forget why we're doing it. We're doing it for Hashem. We're doing it for Yerushalayim. We're doing it to bring the Shekhinah into the world. And Bezrat Hashem to build the Beit HaMikdash. 10 years ago, if this would be my life right now, I would not have believed you. Sorry? Oh, yeah.
I made Aliyah about 18 months ago. I left America at 67 years old in the middle of Corona, and I left 3 children and grandchildren to come and be a citizen of Israel. And I came here because at some point you have to realize that deep in your soul, deep in your heart, as they say, your heart of hearts, you are a Jew. And that this is the land that God, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, gave to you. And that He opened it back up after 2,000 years. He opened it back up. And how ungrateful you'll be if you don't accept His invitation. So at some point I decided it was time for me to accept the invitation that God had sent to me, and He made it possible for me to come here and live the rest of my life, as a Jew in the land where I was intended.